Hey everybody, and welcome to the next game that I'm going to play, which is the Spanish Civil War custom campaign for Call of Duty 2. Recently I found out about this very big mod pack that is available for Call of Duty 2, and it adds a ton of new custom single-player missions and campaigns, including some never-before-played factions like the Italians, the Germans, Vichy French, and also some more custom missions for the Americans, British, and Russians already, but also including the Spanish Civil War in and of itself. So when I found out about this, I was so excited and I just had to play it. Now this video you can consider more as of a demo where I will upload the first 30 minutes of this Spanish Civil War campaign to the Konoha channel, and then if you want to see the rest of this Spanish Civil War campaign, please go on over and subscribe to the Looping Reel Gaming channel. You can find the link to that channel in the description down below. And I will already have uploaded the first hour of this campaign there. So the first episode there, that's already up there, is half an hour longer than this. So once you're done watching this and you want to see more, you can immediately continue the epic journey about this custom mod there. Again, Konoha, the channel here is more considered now for narrative content, and the more Let's Play content will be uploaded to the Looping Reel Gaming channel. So please support us there and subscribe over there. Again, link can be found in the description down below. Now, let's talk about this custom mod, because it is really excellent. I play tested it a little bit, and though of course the quality cannot be compared to something like the vanilla Call of Duty 2 that's very, epic in and of its scale, but done by a huge team, nevertheless the creator actually created a lot of missions. It's done also by a team, but all of these things are actually divided in smaller things, and you go through the war all the way from the beginning to all the way to the end. And not only that, you will actually fight on both sides of the rebellion, so the fascists, but also the leftists and the Bolsheviks. I do have to say that during the playtest, it kind of made it seem like the fascists were fighting against only the communists, which is not really the case. It's a little bit more complicated than that, where the Republicans, though they were associated with the communists, also were related to like monarchists and leftists and a whole bunch of stuff there. But anyway, nevertheless, though the quality is not comparable to vanilla Call of Duty 2, I do think it is very admirable, and you can see the passion that this team brought in here to really, give us a new perspective in a video game that we've never seen before. I mean, I think that the Spanish Civil War is a topic, often forgotten about in pop culture, in movies, or in video games, and, it is an absolute treat to be playing this, with this awesome mod for Call of Duty 2. So without any further ado, let's begin. Now, there are cutscenes in this mod, and they're quite well done. However, they do not have any subtitles, and I don't speak Spanish, so sorry, I have no idea what's going on. I also don't know if it has copyrighted content in there. I assume not, but sorry, but I'm gonna skip the things. There's some backstory here in the loading screen, so here we go. So again, 1936, the coup was to begin with the rise of a faction in the army led by Generals Mola and Franco. The uprising, however, starts a day earlier than expected, when a group of conspirators are caught by an army lieutenant faithful to the legitimate government in the Commission on the Limits of Merilla. Sorry, by the way, if I butcher some of the pronunciations. Again, I'm not Spanish. Alerted from Madrid, Zacco's squad has been sent to investigate, although their presence could end up causing rushed events. Now,
de acuerdo, atención, está en el circuito de obstáculos y hoy se entrenará con las armas. Bien, ahora compruebe sus objetivos. Comprobará que su objetivo actual está resaltado. Además, su objetivo actual se encuentra señalado por la estrella de su brújula. Según se aproxime a su objetivo actual, la estrella se moverá hacia el centro de la brújula. Aproxímese a su objetivo actual.
So, certain soldiers that actually played quite a big role in the combat were soldiers from Spanish Morocco. So, again, we will switch from character to character and faction to faction like you do in the other Call of Duty games, but currently we are actually fighting as a Moroccan soldier here, so we're in training.
Se dará cuenta de que el objetivo ha quedado tachado y que en su lugar tiene otro nuevo.
I also assume that this is actually, that we are currently in Spanish Morocco, since they're using like the desert architecture and everything.
Muévanse, señoritas. Salte por encima.
And so again, though it might not look that professional, they are using custom models, custom skins, and even custom architecture,
No está mal.
speech,
Ahora
and
cuerpo a
weapons.
tierra y arrástrese por debajo de la alambrada. Sargento, dispare esas ametralladoras. Esa es munición real, muchachos. Agáchense. Agáchense.
Again, let me know what you guys think of this series, and if you want to indeed see more of this in the future with other campaigns like the Italian campaign or German campaign.
La precisión dependerá de lo ajustado que esté el punto de mira. Cuando su cargador se vacíe, su arma se recargará automáticamente. El número de balas en su arma y el de la munición que lleva se muestran en la esquina inferior derecha de su pantalla. Tome nota de ello, soldado. Para hacerse con más munición, coja de cualquier arma abandonada que se encuentre del mismo tipo de la que lleve. De acuerdo, soldado. Vaya a la siguiente zona.
Alright, there we go. And there's even, I saw in the preview that there is a T-26 tank mission in this campaign as well, which is very exciting. He wants me to stab this. Stab! Grab weapon.
Ahora cambia de arma, soldado. A no ser que sea tan tonto como feo, se dará cuenta de que cada una es útil en determinadas circunstancias. Hacer una elección errónea puede llevarle a la tumba. Dispare 3 veces más a su objetivo. Excepcional, soldado. Proceda a la siguiente zona.
Again, as mentioned before, you can actually see now by our hands that we are indeed Moroccan. You can see the custom weapon skins,
de fragmentación de la mesa. ¡Cójalas!
or weapon
Arroje
models,
una
I should
granada
say.
a cada una de las aberturas enfrente suya.
Oh, another one. I did take a look at some of the missions for some of the custom campaigns, like the German campaign or Italian. The quality is sometimes not that good, but there are a ton of missions to choose from. So that's really, really cool. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of an awkward angle here.
Buen trabajo, soldado. Bien hecho. Mantenga sus armas limpias y cerca de usted todo el tiempo. Puede retirarse.
Sí, señore.
Suban por estas escaleras. Vamos, vamos, vamos.
Look at all the bullet holes from the machine gun. And it even has cutscenes. Look at that. I don't even think the regular Call of Duty has that.
Identifíquese.
Soy el teniente Zaro, y desde Madrid se nos ha ordenado inspeccionar la base. Avise al comandante.
Enseguida, señor. Teniente Coronel Gazapo a su servicio. ¿Qué asuntos traen a la guardia de asalto por aquí?
Señor, tenemos orden del Ministerio de realizar inventario en esta base.
Espere, he de confirmar esa orden por teléfono.
So this is what they were talking about in the loading
No
screen.
les permita entrar. Voy a intentar conseguir ayuda.
This is where things go wrong and things go rushed, and it starts a day earlier.
El gobierno republicano ha descubierto nuestros planes, así que debemos rescatar a los 2 oficiales sublevados para asegurarnos el control de la base. Recordad, tenemos permiso para sofocar cualquier resistencia que encontremos.
Así será, Shabba.
¡Rápido! Debemos tomar la base. Les convenceremos de que están en el bando equivocado por las buenas o por las malas.
Alright, here we go. Let the revolt begin.
¡Que no se mueva nadie! ¡Tiren las armas!
¿Qué significa esto?
La base está bajo mando del nuevo régimen nacional. ¡Están con nosotros!
Supongo que no tenemos otra opción. Ustedes mandan.
Una escuadra leal a nuestra causa está rodeada en el exterior de la base. Debemos ayudarles.
¡Rápido, soldados! ¡Salvemos a nuestros camaradas!
The character that you now hear is actually my character. The characters you play as talk in this campaign, which is pretty cool. Grenade. Oh my god, he got a full blast of that grenade in his face. Is it over already? And then the first casualties of the Civil War were had. There we go.
¡Ay, el avión del general enemigo Morato! Parece que nadie le ha alertado de que hemos ocupado la base. ¡Aprovechemos su confusión! Hemos de capturarlo antes de que escape.
Alright, so let's do this. Don't you move, Zato. I have my eye on you. There he is. General, you are under arrest.
General, ríndase. Es inútil continuar la lucha.
Están cometiendo alta traición. Serán fusilados en cuanto Madrid aplaste su insurrección.
Antes tendrán que vencernos, general.
Yeah! And that's how we begin our epic journey. Copyright. Alright, here we go, the second mission. So the uprising spreads to Slipstream, Melilla, to the events of the Boundary Commission. Detachment of rebels are preparing to take the Sealands base of the Ataillon, sounds French, located in the Sea Chica near Melilla. The exhibitions is being fiercely defended by forces loyal to the Republic led by Virgilio, pilot who is exercising leadership in the interim base. Again, I'm butchering all the names. I'm sorry.
Shabbat, todavía siguen atrincherados en la fortaleza. El capitán Leret dice que seguirá fiel a la República hasta el fin y se niega a deponer las armas.
Condenado Virgilio. No nos deja ninguna opción. Ese cuartel es clave para la toma completa de Melilla. La sublevación depende de ello. Muchachos, vamos a tener que entrar por la fuerza antes de que llegue el apoyo enemigo. ¿Estáis listos?
¡Listos!
Alright, let's go, men.
Tened cuidado con ese paso entre las rocas. He visto esto muchas veces antes. Es el lugar perfecto para una emboscada.
El fuerte.
¿Quién va?
Mohamed Ben Misiana a su servicio, señor.
¿Qué hacéis aquí?
Hemos aprovechado la confusión de la batalla para rescatar a un valeroso legionario que lleva meses apresado en esta fortaleza.
¿Por qué tanto interés en ese hombre?
Me salvó la vida en una ocasión.
Comprendo. Únete a nuestra causa y te ayudaremos a encontrar a tu amigo.
Salam alaikum. Que Alá te proteja.
Alright, we got a little bit more reinforcements here. That's good.
Nada nos detendrá.
Looks like we're about to have a battle on our hands, boys. Keep that sand out of your weapons. Here we go. Of course, because it was so early, you know, even before World War II, most of these battles will be done with rifles. That guy's crawling. That's actually, playtesting this made me realize how awesome the Call of Duty 2 engine is, where you have so many different dying animations and animations in general. It's really, really well done. And I don't think they do that anymore with future Call of Duty games. I could be wrong. I know there's a few Modern Warfare still have that, where you have a lot of different dying animations, but I don't think they do have that now. Look like that guy is still... He's like, ugh. He was about to grab his gun. See actually if I can get second weapon. There we go.
¿Tiene que ser ahora?
Estaré allí enseguida.
A star? The hell?
Well done, lads.
Por fin hemos alcanzado la cima del atalayón. Virgilio debe estar oculto en alguna parte. Aunque dudo que acceda a rendirse.
Virgilio, yeah. That's the guy we are trying to capture, who was loyal to the Republic. El Fuerte, what'd you find? Huh? Let me, comrade. There we go. Alright, men, we advance. It's about to blow up. That's what I say to your cover. More enemy reinforcements incoming. Oh, there we go. Now we got some interesting weapons. Oh, Jesus. Help. No, thank you. Oh my god. He saved me and then he got instantly killed. That's some weird karma right there. Oh, here we go. Surrender. What enemy communications? Ooh, grenade. Oh, shot him in the back. No honor in love or war. Like, even if you actually shoot someone in the leg, the next few steps that they will take, they're actually just like struggling to actually walk straight. It's a really nice little detail. Alright, communications destroyed. No, you just stay down. Yep.
Hemos aplastado al enemigo. Pero todavía queda un largo camino que recorrer en la península. Me vengaré de lo que hicieron.
Lo logramos, Shabbat, fantasma del desierto, tal como nos ordenaron. Pero me temo que el derramamiento de sangre no ha hecho más que empezar.
Las tropas sublevadas acaban de fusilar al capitán Virgilio Leret Ruiz.
No, guess he didn't make it after all. Yeah. Alright, let's continue. Here we have another cutscene. So now we are actually switching sides. So we're now actually going to be fighting as forces from the Republic. So here we got the rumors of revolts are becoming more intense. Senior militia commanders from different detachments are plotting for weeks to rise up against the Republican government. The military jurors have prepared even the side of war on behalf of Franco, are scheduled to occur in the printing sets of the representation of the Legion. A loyal agent of the Republican government has moved to Media to investigate what is the truth in the rumors of the rebellion. So one day earlier, so this is actually even before that. So here we go, you can already see at the color of our skin that we are a different character. Join Thomas.
Hola, ¿hay alguien?
And we are a woman, which is fine. And, you know, the proper way you do inclusivity. I'm looking at you, Battlefield 5.
Tranquilo, todavía estamos dentro del tiempo planeado. ¿Cuál es la posición de la base?
Está situada al este. No te resultará difícil llegar. Lo complicado será lograr escapar si te descubren.
Pues entonces no tenemos que preocuparnos por nada. ¿Vienes conmigo?
Yo no te puedo acompañar. No quiero poner en peligro a mi familia.
Comprendo. Demasiado has hecho ya guiándome hasta aquí.
Recuerda, no eres la única que está en contra de los planes de los militares sublevados. Sé de buena fe que algunos soldados también se oponen al levantamiento. Encuéntralos. Seguro que no dudarán en unirse a tu causa.
Intentaré cumplir sola esta misión, pero no me vendría mal algo de ayuda. He de centrarme en mi misión.
Alright. Again, so because of the Civil War, women did fight on certain sides, but there were also, for example, battles. We will have a battle coming up where specifically the women were told not to fight, as they had another role to fulfill during that siege. But again, this is how you do inclusivity, where, you know, before we were playing as a Moroccan soldier, now we're playing as a female, and it doesn't feel forced at all, unlike the Battlefield 5 thing, which is just, ugh. Like, where's my samurai sword? That's what I want to know. So here now we have two things. We have link up with the reinforcements, or come to the representation, which is where the meeting is held. And again, it's an A and B, so you can actually complete this mission without doing all of the objectives. So there's actually a little bit of freedom here. So here, we have found some reinforcements. Hey guys, I will see you at the lookout point. Okay. And I also believe that there are even multiple endings, depending on what you do. Again, I think it's really ambitious what the mod creators try to do, and it really impresses me to the point where I'm really excited about other missions or mods for Call of Duty 2. I know, for example, that a 1914, so a World War I mod, is currently being made, and I cannot wait for that. I hope that's going to be really, really awesome. Alright, let's wait for our comrades here. Getting close to the point. Let's keep it quiet. They don't know we're here yet.
Vamos juntos. Cumpliré las órdenes. Ya sabéis que mañana será un día especial para todos. Especialmente para nuestra gloriosa nación. En la pequeña imprenta de esta base está el germen del cambio por el que España grita a pleno pulmón. Libraremos a la patria de la influencia comunista. ¡Por España! ¡Por España! ¡Por España!
Again, here it's...
¿Quién anda? ¡Espías! ¡Activad la alarma!
Uh-oh. Not good. Should we fire? We should fire. They have some machine guns! Oh shit! Okay, nope, we are escaping. Oh my god. Where to, signore? This truck.
Gracias, muchachos. Justo a tiempo.
There we go. That was a very short mission. But again, a little bit story-driven, so I do like really what they're trying to do here, where they really trying to take, you know, tell a narrative throughout the war. And now we are switching back to the rebels, as we are doing
El 18 de julio de 1936 estalla la
a
rebelión.
big battle here.
Después de que
So yeah, Toledo. So the rebels have been locked in the imposing building of the Alcazar, Toledo, to fill the uprising in Toledo. The military leader of the square, Colonel Moscardo, stoically withstood the Republican attackers without supporting even the possibility. The militants shot... What the fuck? Okay, it's a little bit difficult to read. Also, it's not entirely, you know, correct in terms of grammar. But basically, the rebels took hold of this giant building that you see here in the background, and they actually held it for many, many days, and to the point where women and children accompanied the soldiers and were actually living in this building for those days. And this is the battle that I was talking about earlier, where the women specifically were told not to help fighting, but also not even work as nurses or like cooks, but were there purely for moral support to keep the soldiers fighting to defend the square and the building.
Al aparato. Soy el jefe de los milicianos y seré breve. Si no rinde la fortaleza en 10 minutos, fusilaremos a su hijo Luis. Quiero hablar con él. Padre, soy yo, Luis. Hijo mío, encomiéndate a Dios y muere como un héroe. Eso será fácil. Ambos lo haremos. Acabas de escuchar por última vez a mí. ¿Vas a llamarle mujer? ¿No vas a acceder a nuestra petición? Jamás. ¡Viva España!
Wow, that's cold right there. And again, as you can see by our skin color, we are now part of the rebels, but we're not fighting as a Moroccan soldier. So again, we're switching between all these different characters, which is really, really cool. Kind of gives a complete idea. Okay, so we're here in the thing, and we need to kill the enemy sniper. So again, like I said, they even have some custom architecture in here, which is very, very cool. Some textures as well, you can actually see here. This basically is just, you know, a 2D JPEG thing, and it's actually even see-through. But again, I appreciate the effort. That is something that I think is really, really cool. Alright, now let's deal with this this sniper.
Another one ahead of us!
Oh, yeah, there's some English-speaking Spanish. Where's the sniper? I don't see him, soldier. Where is he? Okay, so I actually had to restart the mission because I think something went wrong. The sniper did not spawn. He's right over there. Difficult angle. Oh, there's he. There we go. Alright, so exited the fortress in search of food. Again, they were here a very long time, and so they sometimes need to head out to get food and supplies, I guess. In the end, they did get reinforcements from the Army of Africa, led by Franco himself. So, it did end up with them being victorious. But it wasn't easy. Alright. Lead the way, muchachos. Again, very, very cool to have these levels and have like custom architecture and just have these urban combat missions here. Because of course we do have some village battles in the regular Call of Duty, but it's all rural. Well, not always. But in Call of Duty 2 it is. I guess some of the bigger city battles are in the Russian campaign, but definitely not in the American one. Alright, let's see what we can find. We got some resistance. Oh my god, he burned himself. That's amazing. Hit in the right side. Get rid of him. From the clothing of some of these, you can actually see that we are actually fighting some civilians who picked up some arms to help with their side. Also happened actually on the rebel side. Again, though I said, for example, that the women did not fight in the fortress or church, or actually I don't know what function that building holds, castle thingy, square thingy. They did fight outside on the streets with their comrades.
Granada, a cubierto.
That audio is a little bit overblown. You can hear the mic blowing out there, but
Granada, a cubierto.
yeah. Oh god. Well, he was still alive when they burned him. Oh, apparently it doesn't hurt. Whoa. Good kill, comrade. I did not hear him sneak up behind me. That's a grenade. Oh. Well, I was hoping that would do more damage than it did. Oh my god. I shot the one guy who could not shoot back. Nice try. Don't do it. I would have spared your life if you wouldn't have done that. Right. We found food yet? That's the whole purpose of why we got out here. Wow.